Yo, what's going on, guys? DJ Hess from CollectiveKicks.com. I'm going to have to start saying that in my intros from now on. If you guys didn't know, my website is pretty much up and running right now. Still got some things I'm going to be tweaking. CollectiveKicks.com in the description if you haven't seen it. But anyway, I'm going to be doing a review on the Lunarglide 5s today, and I have a couple other running shoes in the backdrop that I'm going to be going over with you guys. First, I want to show you guys this real quick, though. Look at these dogs sunbathing right now, and like Chloe, like right here, is like so... She's pretty nervous because Lola just came down and just sat next to her, and they don't really get along like that. And anyway, that's kind of funny. But I'm a pretty avid fan of Lunarglides, and if you guys didn't know, I know most of you guys know, but a lot of my collection is dead stock, and the main reason why is, you know, I have kind of like this little collecting bug that I have. Like, I'm like a collector through and through. Like, some people collect coins and comic books and cards or whatever. I've collected Jordans, and mostly Jordans and sneakers for a long time. But it's kind of funny because I'm definitely a Nike head from the beginning. Like, I'm a huge Nike running fan, Nike sportswear. I've always been a fan. I've actually had a lot of Air Max 90s and just all these historic like shoes from the 90s and early 2000s, the Air Maxes and the Air Citizens, the Air Sunders, things that you guys have probably never even seen, but some of you guys that like are more like old school might know these type of running shoes. I'm a big fan of all of those things, so I've been trying to find some older ones here and there. But yeah, so those are the ones that I usually would wear for my daily runners, I guess, you know. And then I would just collect most of my Jordans. Now I've been breaking out my shell and wearing more of my Jordans and stuff here and there. But for you guys that were curious about that's kind of a little bit of a backdrop. And this is like a lot of my running shoes that I just wear on a regular basis, and a lot of these are beat. Most of these are used for walking the dogs now. And you know, we live in Oregon also, and it rains a lot in Oregon. So, yeah, man, it definitely rains a lot, and I wear a lot of these for walking the dogs. But wanted to go ahead and show you guys the kind of the evolution first up here. These ones right here that you're looking at are the evolution of the Lunarglides 1 through 5. And then I'll have some extra ones that I can cover here in a second. But Lunarglide 1, maybe I should put them out sideways like this. Maybe you can get a better visual of how they look side by side by side. So this is kind of like the evolution of the Lunarglide 1. So ones, we got the twos. Twos is probably one of my favorite ones. These ones are so thrashed. I was like painting my parents' house with these back in the day. Yeah, they're filthy though. The ones, twos, threes, and this is the daily like walker that I usually walk the dogs with now. The fours, and then the fives. So difference between the 4 and the 5, I mean the Lunar, you can see the evolution of the Lunar though. Like, just, I mean, I'll go through it again and you can just watch the Lunar part here and here. The Lunar line here, and then you can see it separates two colors on the 4s, and then the 5s. This is pretty much exactly like the 4s. Now, you get a little bit of a heel cup on the 4s, like you definitely get a heel cup on the 5s. And looks like a heel cup on the 3s. Different heel cup, kind of like the Kobe's, the evolution of the Kobe heel cups. This one's like this, it's definitely more plasticky, and then the ones was the same way. So just for you guys that were curious about that, it's kind of fun to see them all next to each other, the whole Lunarglide series. And I've just been a big fan of them, and I really do like them. So if you guys go to like outlets, you can find usually Lunarglide 4s and stuff for a really good price. I highly recommend it. They're super comfortable shoes. Out of all of these ones, like I have to say, all of them have been really, really comfortable. The more you break them in, the more comfortable they are. I really like the colorway of this. They're super light, and I'm a heavier set dude myself. So like, if you guys are kind of like me, you know, I find these extremely comfortable, and it's worth buying. But to show you guys some of the other kicks, just kind of for comparison purposes, I do have these guys right here, the Lunar Safaris. Definitely not as comfortable as the Lunarglides, in my opinion. This one for me, for some reason, the Lunarlon is harder, and it's just not as cush or comfortable as the other ones are. And then also, like, a lot of people want to probably know, for those guys and these guys right here, which is more comfortable, the Lunarglide 5s, the Roshis, or the Flyknits. And in my experience, the Flyknits are pretty much ridiculously comfortable. Like, if I had to pin them up against each other, I mean, obviously Flyknits versus Roshis versus these, I haven't been able to wear these yet, but I tried them on and stuff, of course, and it's a pretty tough call between these two. To be quite honest, the road shoes are really comfortable, but it's a different type of comfort. Like the footing area right here is like, it feels like you're not even wearing anything in this area. I don't know, it's just kind of loose feeling, but these guys are so darn comfortable. It's a hard like call to tell which one is more comfortable. I guess I can give you guys an update as we go and after I get to wear these a couple times. I've worn these a bunch, and I can definitely say that this is definitely one of the most comfortable shoes I own. So we'll see how these ones rank next to them. I've tried them on; they were really comfortable. So I'm not sure what type of differences they made really between the 4s and the 5s. Obviously, you can see the flywire and the heel cups and stuff are there in the same kind of body unit. They do feel lighter than the 4s, so that's a good thing. But yeah, so that's kind of this. I got this colorway. It had orange in it, and then, you know, like as you can see, like I like my black and orange and gray and orange and whatnot. Then this is another pair of these guys right here, the Lunarglide 2s. Then I also have a couple of the Vomeros in the background. Now, the Vomero was a 6 right here. This shoe I thought was probably one of the most comfortable shoes ever. The Vomero 4. Really love this shoe. Thought it was so comfortable. Bought it in a different colorway, and this one, for me, I don't know why, it just sits weird and it's not comfortable. Like the heel cup or something, it always catches my sock and always like messes up my socks. Really weird. I don't know why, but this one was super comfortable, and that really what transitioned me to get the Lunarglides. I was telling some people that these guys were really comfortable, and I like the material and the cushioning, and they said you got to try these, and I've been hooked on these ever since. So that's kind of the way that went. I got some other these Vomeros, and they're okay, not anything crazy. I've only worn them a handful of times here and there, and decent, but not near as, again, like these guys. These guys are definitely my favorite. And then I have these ones. I haven't worn these ones yet, but the Hawaii 95s, and I used to love these 95s a lot, but I've had a handful of pairs here and there, but they get a little bit rickety when you wear them sometimes, and you know how they squeak a little bit when you step around. That's what happened to my other ones that I had. So I haven't broke those ones out yet, but I say definitely give these guys a try if you have not. If you guys want to see an on-foot video, I will have an on-foot video of these guys. Just an all-around cool shoe, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. And kind of a look at kind of the evolution of the Lunarglide, one of my favorite running shoes that we have out right now. So thanks again for stopping in and watching, and check back for more vids soon, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace.